Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Luna. I hope you're all doing well. I thought, why not do a challenge video? I haven't made a video for a few days and I've got nothing new to show. So I was going through my cars and trying to think what sort of challenge I could do. And I came up with keeping it green, the keeping it green challenge. So that's what it's going to be called. And it is exactly what it says on the tin. Show all your green castings, as many as you like or as little as you like, or not at all, whatever floats your boat. I realised going through my cars earlier that I have an abundance of green castings, so I thought, why not? That'd make the perfect choice. So I'm going to get straight into the video and start off with the first piece. So it is a vintage Tomica. This one is the VW Microbus. Let's get a bit extra zoom on, or excuse the fingers, I've been doing some spraying today. Got a little bit of overspray on my thumb. But anyway, it is a Type 2 bay. Well, that's what at least I know it as, but it does say on the bottom that it is a VW Microbus. It's got a copyright of 1977. So if it is from then, it is in absolute phenomenal condition. I didn't pay a lot for this when I bought it from car boot sale, I believe, but it is in lovely condition. I surmise it's probably from the early 80s, but it has got a little sliding door. Excuse my great big fingers, I'll try and slide it. There you go, it does slide back to reveal, well, you can't see a lot, it's brown, but there is a table and chairs in there. But that is going to be the first green piece, the Type 2 bay, or the VW Microbus from Tomica. The next piece is going to be a Hot Wheels, and it is the Mercedes 190e 2.5 16 valve. There you go, which used to sit on my table back there, but I like to change them around now and again. But this is an awesome casting. There you go, Toyo tyres. So that'll be piece number 2. Let's see if I can change my light set a bit. Probably 2 seconds. I'll just move my light pole a bit. Just bear with me. There we go, that's a bit better. So that's going to be piece number 2. Excuse my son shouting in the background. Piece number 3 is going to be from Matchbox, and I'm just trying to figure out what it is. It is, we get some extra zoom on. I've got will be 2. 41 Plymouth in this very light, what I would call a mint green. So very, very cool. Nicely done from Matchbox. I haven't been buying any basic Matchbox for a while. I've been sticking to just vintage pieces and premiums, but I might have to start buying some more. I know that I was watching, I think it was the Lamley Group video, or one of his videos a while back, week or so back maybe, and they got some really cool new opening parts coming out this year. So, but anyway, back to what I was doing. So this is obviously a Hot Wheels. This is a 32 Ford Vicky. Is it Victoria? Yeah, 32 Ford Vicky. And the original casting is from what looks like, well, I know it's 68, I believe. I'll get a bit extra zoom on. 60, I can't see, like 68, but I have an original one here. This is not, this is obviously a lot later. I think it was called the Tattoos, or I can't remember now. Tattoo set or something like that. But again, it's in very nice condition. Not particularly that old, I think it's early 2000s. So that's the 32 Ford Vicky. The next piece, so that's piece number 5, is going to be a little Datsun 510 from Greenlight. And it has got little lens rear lights. It's quite nicely done. If I get some extra zoom on, it's got some pretty cool details on it actually. It's supposed to be like a little taxi. A rather rusty little taxi. And it does have an opening feature. So nice little detailed engine. So quite cool. That's, like I said, that is from Greenlight. So that is a little Datsun 510 taxi. Next piece is going to be, really, it's a bit of a cheat. It's not really, well, it's more green than black. It's green and black, but it's more green than black with dust on it. And it is a Hot Wheels, and it is the Long Gone. And this is one my partner bought me a few years ago, possibly. Can't remember now. But it is a very nice piece, nice and weighty. I do like trucks. And it's quite an unusual piece, at least around here. I think this might have been a mail-in, but possibly. I can't remember now. I might be wrong. I'm not the biggest expert on Hot Wheels premiums, but I'm learning all the time. Or unless this is a particular store exclusive. I can't remember now. It's either a mail-in or a store exclusive. And there was so many to collect. This is number 3. And it got 2017 up there is when it came out. But it is a cool piece. So that is the Long Gone. The next piece is going to be a particular favourite. It is from Matchbox, obviously vintage Matchbox, and it is one of the original Hot Rockers. And still rocks. Got a few little battle scars on it, but it is what I like to call a survivor car. And something like this I like a lot. I would never restore this, as it is still, in my opinion, in very nice condition, considering it was made, this one says 73, 74. So it survived quite nicely. And even in this condition, these things are fetching as much as a tenner. But again, not that we're worried on this channel about prices and stuff like that, as I'm a collector first. It's just always nice to know what these things are worth. But like I said, it doesn't bother me. That is one of the original Hot Rockers. A bit like, they were exactly the same as that Maxi Taxi I think I showed fairly recently. Another particular favourite of mine from Auto World. I believe this is a 72. I can't remember if it was a 72 or 74. Chevy, I think this is a Chevy Cheyenne. And this is quite a low number one. This is when they were a lot lower numbered than Hot Wheels, sorry, when Auto World. They've got a lot higher in their numbers now, but I think this is like either one or 2,500 or 1 or 3,500. I can't remember, but it came in like a little box rather than the blister was in the box. Well, I mean, it was actual windowed box, which I still have. Is what I was trying to get out. I'll get it out, my words out properly. But all the usual stuff: drop tailgate, opening bonnet. We will have a quick little look, nicely detailed. I've only got 2 of these in my collection because they made so many of these, but some of the earlier ones, in my opinion, were the best ones. But only my opinion. But there you go. That is the 72, I believe, Chevy Cheyenne. Is that right? Chevy Cheyenne? Someone can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. The next piece is going to be from Matchbox, and it is the Dodge Monaco police car. Very, very cool piece. Rubber tyres. They obviously call these Real Riders because they're the Matchbox's version. I think they call these True Grip, as they all have gripped tyres. This is Matchbox's, I think this is from the collectors. But I do like it. It's got that sort of Dukes of Hazzard vibe, because I think it's a similar sort of car to what they used in the Dukes of Hazzard. It's not the same livery, but it's all the same colour, but it is a similar car to what was used in those, I believe. But they've captured it quite well. So that is the Dodge Monaco police car by Matchbox. Next piece, we're getting there now. So this is one of my favourite vintage Matchbox. And I keep saying this, but it is difficult when you've got as many cars as... I mean, I've not got the biggest collection in the world. I'm not sure how many actual cars I actually have. Could be 3,000 cars, could be 2,500. I'm not sure. But I know compared to some people. But this is one of my favourite vintage Matchbox pieces. Only because I didn't pay a lot for it. It is virtually mint. There's a few little scrapes, but nothing to write home about. And it is in lovely, lovely condition. And it is obviously the MG 1100, I believe. So there you go, Matchbox series number 64, MG 1100, made in England and all that good stuff. But yeah, I didn't pay a massive amount for this. And it's a very old piece and it's in lovely, lovely condition. I think I paid a £5 for it. just sitting there in a box with loads of loose cars. So how it hasn't got damaged. Any damage I surmise is on this would be from rattling around in the box from the car boot sale when I got it. But the ones that are valuable of these, there's two sorts. There's the blue transitional super fast wheel version. They fetch about £70–80. These mint in box are about £30. But I've just found out recently they do a green version like this. I think it's a slightly shade lighter green with the transitional wheels, and they're really, really rare. I did see one for sale the other day at like £600, but I wasn't aware that they made a green transitional variation. But anyway, that's that. And the last piece is in its box. So we'll little look through the window. So it is obviously the COPO Camaro. It says there 69 COPO Camaro from Hot Wheels ID. I have a few Hot Wheels ID cars. I don't know how many I've got altogether, probably 4 or 5. I used to have a lot more, and over the years I've given them away. I did start to get into them a little bit when they first come out, but I think I've got the Knight Rider. I think I've got the Scooby-Doo mobile, whatever you want to call it. This one, I can't remember what I've got now. But yeah, I did like them when they first come out. They've sort of died off a little bit now, so I don't think the game. I think the game's not online anymore. I can't remember. I did hear somewhere that they've stopped the game app or something like that. Obviously, this wasn't working out, but pretty cool. All nicely tampoed in on the front, tampoed in on the rear. It does say Hot Wheels on the plate. It is in like a Spectra Flame green. The wheels, you either love them or you don't. I don't mind them. But so that is that. So like I always say, have a go. Don't have a go. I just wanted to do something. I've made a video for a day or two, so I wanted to do something. And I do enjoy making challenges. I believe there's a challenge out there by Paul Schwartz, a diecast guy. Go check his channel out. I've forgotten what the challenge is called now. I think it's the mid-engine challenge. I may have a go at that tomorrow, because I've got to try and figure out what my mid-engine cars are. I've got a few, but I will be having a go at that. Like I said, have a go at this. Don't have a go. It's all cool. It's all great. But anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more Vintage Matchbox Mondays episodes. I will be back tomorrow with a Vintage Matchbox Mondays episode. Premium unboxings and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Take care.